Hello and welcome to this short practice focusing on your core health. Today we are going to focus on building strength, improve mobility and circulation, aid in our digestion, and relax our nervous system. Hi, I'm Farrah of farrahfayyoga.com. I have been teaching yoga for over 17 years, and my specialty is helping those who feel anxious and stressed to release nervous tension, calm the mind, and sleep better. New here? Subscribe to my channel for more tips to relax your body and mind. For this practice, you'll need one prop, either a yoga block or a folded up blanket or towel. Start this practice by coming onto your back in a pose known as knock knee. Bend into your knees and separate your feet out wide towards the outside edges of your mat. Allow the knees to fall into one another, actually touching, so that your legs can be more supported and relaxed. From here, invite the low back to melt down into the floor and rest your hands over your belly. Closing the eyes if that's comfortable. Begin to soften your face. Allow the head to be heavy. Allow the shoulders to melt down into the floor. And feel the support underneath your hips. Begin to draw awareness into your breath. And only if it feels right, ever so slowly and gently, begin to invite in a little more air in through the nostrils as you breathe in, and nice, slow, deep breaths out. As you breathe slowly and deeply, begin to feel into your belly. Notice the belly rise into your hands on the inhalation and fall back down towards the spine on the exhalation. Allow yourself to become completely absorbed by this, as if nothing else existed, just you and your breath, belly rising on the inhale, belly falling on the exhale. Taking 3 more mindful rounds of breath here, continuing to pay attention to the movement within your abdomen. And now we're going to start by massaging the belly, making soft fists with our hands. Placing the pinky side of your fists into the center of your abdomen, and begin gently massaging, kneading into the belly, finding a comfortable pressure that feels good to you in this moment. Trust in the healing power of your own hands, kneading in the center, and then working off to the right side, and coming back to center, working into the left side, and coming back to center, and then coming into the upper part of the belly, working into the center, into the right side, into the left side, and coming back to the center, and then working your way down into the lower abdomen, starting with the center, off to the right, back to the center, and into the left side, and then coming back into the very center of your belly. And now bring your arms into cactus by bending your elbows at about 90 degrees and letting your hands rest heavily on either side of your head. Separate your knees apart, draw the navel in towards the spine, and use the muscles within your core to allow the legs to now sway from side to side, 3 times to each side. letting the core muscles help guide your hips and legs back and forth, finding your own degree of sensation, your own rhythm. And once you've completed those 3 rounds, heel toe the feet back in towards the center of the mat and draw your knees in towards the chest. From here, on an inhale, push the knees away, allowing room for the belly to expand. And then exhale, knees back in towards the chest. Completing this 2 more times, pushing the knees away. As you inhale, pulling the knees back on the exhale. Once you've completed that 3rd round, hug your knees into your chest for 3 rounds of breath, gently compressing onto the abdomen. And then we're going to set up for knee circles. Arms extend out to the side, palms down. As you inhale, push the knees off to the right and away from the heart, to the left, and then back in towards the chest. We're going to do 5 circles in each direction, using the core muscles to help move the legs and the hips, keeping your shoulder blades grounded down onto your mat, and just noticing how this feels in the lower half of your body. Once you've completed those 5 circles, now the opposite direction. Inhale, pushing the knees to the left, away from the heart, to the right, and back in towards the chest. Helping to tone all 4 major muscle groups in the front of your core. Once you've completed 5 circles, again, hug the knees back in towards the chest. And then lower your left foot down to the floor, keeping the knee bent. Arms along your side, palms down. Now moving opposite limbs on an inhale. We're going to extend the left arm overhead any amount as you extend the right leg out long, hovering above the floor. Exhale, knee in towards the chest, arm back along your side. And again, inhale, left arm extends, right leg extends. Exhale, everything back in. 3 more times, moving with the breath. Strengthening the core, opening the front of your hip and abdomen. Last one. And then allow the right foot to come down to the floor. Coming into the other side, left knee in towards the chest. Inhale, now right arm extends up and overhead, left leg long, hovering above the floor. The exhale, you hug the knee in and the arm comes back along your side. Do this 4 more times. Inhaling, extending long. Exhale, hugging in. And now bring the left foot down to the floor, setting up for a moving bridge pose. Legs hip-width apart, arms right along your side. Engage the core muscles and use an inhale to lift the hips up any amount. And then as you exhale, slowly lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale to lift, keeping the knees over the ankles, and exhale, softly lower. Inhale, lifting the hips, back of the neck stays long, and exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time, slowly lower. 2 more times on your own. Noticing the sensations within your body. Staying in this present moment, here and now. And as you finish, soften the low back into the floor. And we're going to grab onto either a folded blanket, a folded towel, or a yoga block on its lowest height level. And now set that underneath the base of your spine and extend your legs up for supported leg stance. Adjust the prop underneath your hips until you find a place where this almost feels effortless. If the hamstrings are feeling a little tight, allow there to be a little bend in the knees. Let the toes, the feet, and the ankles relax. Arms resting along your side. And we're going to hold here for a total of 2 minutes, working on increasing our circulation, getting more blood supply into our internal organs, our digestive system, improving our overall immune system, and helping to detoxify the body. Come back to the belly breathing, observing the belly rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. This awareness of your breathing and the movement within your abdomen helping you to stay present, fully surrendering into this moment. Taking one final breath here, and then moving on your own time, slowly begin to bend the knees and allow the feet to come back down to the floor. Align your ankles with your knees, keeping the legs hip-width apart. We're going to stay right here for a supported bridge pose, helping to open the hip flexors, to draw more circulation into the upper body. So good for our digestion and our immune system. Allow your hips, your abdomen, your low back to be really heavy here, fully surrendering into the support underneath you. And if the mind wanders too far away, come back to those sensations within the belly, observing the rise and the fall as you breathe in and out. Taking one final breath here. And then pulling the navel in towards the spine to safely lift the hips up just enough to slide your prop out from underneath you, placing it off to the side, lowering your low back all the way back onto the ground. And then our last pose today will be a gentle spinal twist. Extending your arms out into a T, palms facing up. Draw the legs and the feet together. And as you're ready, pick up your hips and shift them off just a little bit towards the right side of the mat. And with an exhale, allow the legs to fall to the left any amount. And you might keep your nose pointed upwards, or if it feels good on your neck, you might turn to look towards your right hand. Taking 5 full breaths here, releasing tension in the spine, twisting out toxins, massaging our internal organs and digestive system. And then using the next inhale to slowly draw your knees, your heart, and your nose back to center. Shift your hips back to center. And now coming into the other side. Shifting your hips a little bit off to the left. On an exhale, legs fall to the right any amount. Again, your choice here. Nose might stay pointed up, or you might turn your head to the left any amount. Observing the sensations within this shape. the sensations within your body as you slowly breathe in and out. And then using the next inhale to slowly guide your knees, your heart, and your gaze back to center. Shift your hips back to center. Take one final hug of your knees in towards the chest, a gentle rocking from side to side, massaging the muscles of your back. And then we'll extend our legs out long and our arms along the side for Shavasana, our final rest, the most important part of our practice, letting everything that we benefited from in this practice now integrate into our system. Closing down the windows of your eyes and again softening your face, the head heavy, the shoulders relaxed, the arms heavily resting along your sides, the bones of your hips sinking down into the ground, and the legs and feet completely relaxed. Take just a few moments here to allow yourself to simply be. If the mind wanders, invite it back into the sensations of your breath. Fully surrendering into this moment. Staying here for as long as you would like. Only when you're ready, invite gentle movements in and slowly allow yourself to rise. Thanks so much for practicing with me. If you enjoyed this practice, check out my free 15-minute downloadable guided mindfulness meditation. This meditation can be used in the morning to set a calm tone for your day, used at night to help you unwind before sleep, or anytime you need a bit of mindfulness and relaxation. I will place a link below. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below what you would like to see more of on this channel. And please support me by hitting the like button and subscribe for more relaxation tips and practices. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.